again, 2019 SEMA, we're up on the floor, we're in the upper South Hall, and we came across this amazing rat rod, which we didn't come across it on accident because this thing rode here with one of my rigs. So Jeff and I came across the country, but this rat rod gets an obnoxious amount of attention wherever it goes. It's a little different, it breaks the norm from what you see on a Jeep. This thing's slammed like 12 inches, but it has 40-inch tires. And fully functional four-wheel drive, which is really, really cool. And it's located here in the Bullet Liner booth. So Bullet Liner is a spray-on bed liner that you can get in a lot of different towns. And one of the things that I love about Bullet Liner and why I've used it on some of my builds, it will re-adhere to itself. So you can actually repair it, unlike some of the other ones. So if you get a little rock rash, if you damage your car, you're in an accident, whatever it is, you can go back to Bullet Liner and they will repair it. Not repair your damage, but they'll repair their liner. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about this amazing rat rod that you built. What I know is it's 2016? Yep. 2016 two-door, and you just did an amazing amount of work to it in a very short time. You built this last year before SEMA in 2.5 months?
Yep, 2.5 months.
So, you know, kind of give us a brief overview. What are your favorite things about it? Why did you do a couple of the things that are super unique? And why is it a right-hand drive?
So basically, I build off-road vehicles. I do custom suspensions, cages, that kind of stuff. And I've always wanted to build a rat rod, so I joined the two worlds together and incorporated all the off-road parts into the rat rod style, and this is what we came up with. And the right-hand drive is because it is four-wheel drive still, and there's a drive shaft in the floorboard of the left-hand side of the vehicle.
Very cool. So what's powering this little beast?
Power plant is a 6-liter LQ4 with a 4L80E transmission.
What gears are in the axles?
538 Yukon gears.
What kind of axles do you have?
Ford Super Duty axles.
What kind of shafts do you have?
Yukon shafts also.
What kind of drive shafts do you have?
From Yukon, they are...
So you got Yukon shafts and Yukon shafts in the axles. So what you're saying is you use Yukon parts?
Yes, all Yukon parts.
Nice.
Axle related, yes.
And what gave you the idea to come up with the gray color scheme?
Well, it was supposed to be a different color, but Josh and I kind of collaborated.
Who's Josh that you speak of?
Josh is Bullet Liner. He is.
Josh is Bullet Liner?
Yes.
So Bullet Liner exudes from his bores?
I mean, I don't think that far, but yeah.
I'm stumbling Jeff up a little bit just for fun, but I mean, absolutely obnoxious. If you walk down the halls at SEMA this year or even last year, anywhere that this thing sits, there's always a crowd around it. When we walked up just to do this little bit of filming, we had to kick some people out. So thank you very much for bringing it to SEMA. Thanks for letting us ask you a couple questions. I want to go ask Josh from Bullet Liner. That's who you said you're right, Josh?
Yes.
We're going to ask Josh from Bullet Liner a couple questions about Bullet Liner. And absolutely amazing rig. I mean, check it out. It's beautiful. So again, 2019 SEMA, rolling through the booth. We saw that beautiful rat rod, which drew us right into this booth, and this is Bullet Liner. I actually use Bullet Liner on a lot of my rigs. Josh has been with Bullet Liner since the beginning.
Yep.
And I mean, tell us the really hard-hitting things, and I'll tell you, I already commented on the fact that it will re-adhere to itself. It can be repaired if you do something dumb and damage it. I like the fact that it's a little soft. You know, it's not as rigid as some of the other ones. Yep. You can color it any color you want.
Yep.
It is a professional spray-on. It's not a do-it-at-home thing, unless you buy a machine, right?
Correct.
But yeah, tell us a little bit about it, Josh.
Yep, so the biggest difference is we are the chemical manufacturer. So when you said soft, we've got hard, we've got, you know, smooth, we've got gritty. It's a really custom systems house, what we are. And from a business standpoint, you know, to differentiate ourselves from the other brands, there's no franchises, no contracts, no fees or royalties or anything. So it makes doing business with us really pretty easy. And then from a builder standpoint, we have a really good sponsorship program, as you know.
Yep.
We are all about SEMA and connecting with these builders and putting together some really good builds for next year. So.
Yeah, and definitely, even if you're, you know, if you're not a really high-end builder, if you're a do-it-yourselfer at home and you do all your rig, bullet liner will protect your investment in multiple ways. And the really cool thing is, just like some of the vehicles we've seen here at the show, you can color code it, you can do it smooth, you can do it with grit, you can lay in graphics. There's a lot of different variables, and that's what makes bullet liner such a universal component that will protect your ride. So thank you very much. Thanks for talking to us for a minute, and keep following along. Let's see what we get in this show.
Bulletliner.com.
Bulletliner.com.